Buongiorno, welcome back to the Italian campaign. So there's a battle now. We got 3 heavy cruisers and a Danish ancient battleship going up against a Marlborough class battleship, the Hannibal, aptly named. So let's see if this is possible. Let's see, there's the South Dakota. We're just gonna have her go full speed towards the enemy. And my cruisers, I think once that enemy battleship starts firing at the South Dakota, that's when I want to bring in my cruisers. And the enemy battleship is I thought she was firing at the South Dakota, but apparently she thought my cruisers were a bigger threat, which is not wrong. Where's that battleship? There it is, 41 kilometers away. Kilometers away. What was her main gun range? 44. If we can just temporarily get out of range. No, there we go. She's firing at the battleship. I thought if I could just briefly exit her main gun range, she would switch to the Danish battleship, but she already did. So now we're going on the offensive. 36 kilometer range on the 11-inch guns. Not quite in range of the battleship. I want the Badrona to go alone and start harassing that convoy. Meanwhile, I want to set my 11-inch guns on that battleship. Should be able to score some deck penetrations. Reload on these, 22.4 seconds with auto 1. So that other heavy cruiser class, if refit with auto 2 reloaders, should be looking at sub 20-second reload. Okay, Padrona, you can also target the battleship. Torpedoes? No, it doesn't. Let's bring you in a little bit closer. Something caused full penetrations on that battleship. I don't know what it was. Who did that? I think it was the Daedalus. Yeah, it must have been. There we go, some flooding also. Excellent. I'm doing my best to angle this Danish battleship, but against those 18-inch guns, I'm not sure if that's even gonna matter. Oh yeah, he has torpedoes also. Of course it does. Keep forgetting about them. AP for belt pens, although I don't think it's going to be needed. There we go. Excellent. Now let's just sink the transports. It's pretty much no damage taken on my cruisers. South Dakota took the worst of it. Let's just watch as the transports die. And there we go. 18,000, not bad. Almost 19,000. All right, let's see. They have a battleship here outside of Singapore. If I can just hover over it, there we go. If it exits this circle before the thing is calculated, I will probably get Singapore. If that thing is calculated before the battleship exits the circle, well, it's only a 57% chance, so let's find out. Also, let's just... Britain has 3 battleships now. They've been constantly building. I feel like Germany should have a much bigger navy than this, given the size of their economy. As should the US and Japan. Okay, let's go to April. And I saw Britain lay down a battleship, Canada, of the Canada class, so they're finally building a new class battleship. And I don't have any unrest, so I think I got Singapore. It looks like it. Transport losses. Mexico allied with China, Persia allied with France. United States attacking Chile. Rebellion in Gambia. Singapore is mine. Okay, let me just send some ships home and stuff, and I will be right back with you. Okay, let's see. We have a battleship here. Who are we gonna send to sink it? I don't want to send the entire task force here. I think Madonna and Dino should be able to handle this. Dino and Madonna. And then they can go home after the rest of the fleet. Also, we are very much in the green now, because a lot of the ships we were building for other nations have been completed and sold off. And also, the Regina Isabella class battlecruisers are done. I don't think there's gonna be much action left for them though. Britain still has 3 battleships, building 33 other ships. Germany, I feel like, should have a much bigger navy, as should the US and Japan. And yeah, let's go to next month and see what happens before we go. Increased tension with France. Invasions here, 21%. Not sure if that's gonna go anywhere. 27, 33. I think this one at 27 is actually gonna go the fastest, because it's a bigger army attacking. And here we are at 84%. Right, May. No meetings. We're gonna keep fighting a little bit more. United States and Japan are now at war. And Japan and China are at war. Britain is losing transports. A lot of them. $36, $42, $88. Where did that British battleship go? Where did it go? Is it this one? It could be. Oh, they're assembling something here. Some DDs. A light cruiser. These invasions are not going anywhere. More DDs, more DD. And this battleship. And that light cruiser. But here we have a battleship just sitting. So we're gonna try and fight that one. And then sue for peace, I guess. It would be just nice to get the victory points up to 1 million. You know? What kind of growth are we seeing now? 0.5% annual. It's not much, but at least we're not shrinking. And we have passed the US in GDP. Oh, look at Britain. Their economy has been halved since I last checked. It was at 1 trillion. Okay. Rebellious also. Yeah, probably because their whole empire is rebelling. And they lost part of their island. So yeah, let's keep going and see what happens. War continues with the Soviet Union. And I think we now get war with China also, unless we pay them 5 billion. I guess we get war with China. I'm gonna strike here, but not the battle I was after. Come on. Engage. Get me a fight. Now What kind of navy does China have? 3 cruisers. Just park the invasion fleet here, hoping that maybe it's gonna lead to a conquest battle showing up. Also, I saw the Germans have radar 3 unlocked now. There's the Chinese heavy cruiser. Should we perhaps send something out to fight it? That seems like a job for the Regina Isabella. Brand new battlecruiser. And here, 2 light cruisers. Let's also send I don't know, maybe some ships up here. Yeah. Let's split this task force in 2. Well, both of these ports are in the Irish Sea, but okay. We got plenty of ships in the Bay of Biscay, so... Just a little garrison fleet to keep the Brits under control. Fine, let's go see if we get that battle now. And Japan wants me to be their ally at the tune of 2.8 billion. I don't think so. We get a strike. That's not what I was going for. Gas turbines, finally. Okay. So we're gonna design some ships now. Egypt allied with the Soviet Union. Where did your battleship go? Here. You just slipped past my battleships. That's cool. Oh yeah, they're fighting the Americans as well. That's probably why I'm not getting that many battles. The Chinese heavy cruiser has just moved on. It is here now. Let's see. British battleship will arrive in 1 turn. Rosyth. Let's send the other 3 battle cruisers up there. Hopefully they're gonna meet each other. We got Mark V 14-inch guns coming in 1 month. Let's increase that shipyard capacity a little bit more. 53%, 58%. So this one is catching up. 95%. So we're gonna take Azerbaijan next month. And the Soviet Union, they actually got some naval funds now. Must have gotten some kind of bailout. Okay, let's design some ships with our new gas turbines. And are we gonna go straight for the biggest DD? I think we might. Let's beam it down first. Maybe -5 is enough. Let's go 39 to begin with. then see where we end up from there. 5,500 tons. That's still a pretty big DD. Okay, that's one with the barbette included. Let's go with this one instead. It's got the better tower spotting. Does that one fit a funnel? No. Did the other one? No. Nope. Did not fit a funnel. So we're just going with this one. 74, 68. Oh, these are too wide. Because I did narrow my my beam. That's 74, but it's taking up a lot of space. I can easily place 2 of those. Might not need to. Maybe maybe 1 will be enough. Gas turbines. Okay. Secondary tower. That is huge. Like yeah, this is a big DD hull, but all the towers available are like friggin' massive. So it's not as if I can make that much use out of all the space on deck. I can go like this. If I then fit the slightly bigger funnel, 70. And it's got some built-in barbettes that I can put guns on. And we got this one here. Let's see, main guns. I want triple 5-inch guns. It doesn't even fit there because the secondary tower is in the way. Can I put a triple 3-inch gun here? Yeah, there we go. Now torpedoes. Again, it would kind of be a waste of such a big hull not to put a lot of torpedoes on it. Actually, that secondary tower, can it be placed this way? Yeah, it can. That's much better. Means that barbette is kind of useless, but that is okay. Let's go back to look at the funnels. That's turbine funnel complex 1. 385. I think 2 turbine funnels. That's more funnel capacity, and they should be lighter. And should be 300 and something. $370. Yeah, there we go. I'll space these out because they're gonna grow once I make them 24-inch torpedoes. I can now drop the range a bit because it increased when I put down more funnels. Modern 1 armor. A little bit of barbette armor. Can I go with triple hull, reinforced, anti-flood? Let's go anti-flood 2 to begin with. Incendiary and semi-ballistic is probably nice. Triple base TNT 4. Electrical 2. Auto 2. Oxygen 24-inch. They still fit. Coincidence sonar. RDF. Not quite there. Let's see, what is our flash fire chance? If I go with reduced shell ammo, doesn't make much of a change. Let's see, if I go down to -6, -7. Not much overweight, really. I can bring that down to the tiniest of funnels. I can bring these back a little bit. There we go. No longer overweight. Still plenty of firepower. Good gun arcs. And lots of torpedo. That is 15 24-inch torpedoes. I can even get them a little bit closer. So they don't clip through the depth charge rack. Which doesn't actually do anything, but okay. That saved a lot of weight. I think we might just go with reinforced 1. What kind of resistance are we looking at? 131? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Conning tower is quite thick. Turret armor is quite thick. .40 caliber. That is good. .7, 0.7, 0.7. A little bit more on the main belt even. 1.4. Okay. So, we now got a pretty big 39 knot DD, but all my other DDs go at 39 knots already. So, can we make it faster? That's not that much overweight. So this is possible. Let's just see. 40 from 41 to 42, that was a pretty big jump. Yeah, 41 is possible. If we go no barbette armor, that still gives us a flash fire chance of only 2.9%. Sonar 2, that saves a lot of weight. If we drop the radar The radio, I mean. That actually saved quite a lot of weight. And Gen 1 radar. No weight difference. Stereoscopic is quite a bit heavier. Yeah, we can drop the RDF to save weight, even if it gives me more aiming speed and reconnaissance. I think I'm just gonna go with the radar instead. Shouldn't that give me reconnaissance as well? Yeah, plus 175. Yeah. Okay. That is a pretty nice DD. 566 million. It's quite a bit. But I've got quite a bit of money by now, so it's not that bad. Detectability 5,493 meters. Spotting range 20,000 meters. Let's save it. Now let's see, Euro class and Indomito class. Those are some of my most numerous DD classes. Let's see what we can do by refitting the Euro class with the gas turbines, because we're gonna need some cheap DDs too, right? $57.7 million, 68.5 million. Not even that much of a price difference, and it shaved off quite a bit of weight. So we can easily go 41 knots with the Euros now. 42, even. 43, 44. Oh. Let's go 41 and spend the saved weight on making them a little bit more survivable. Like so. Better radar. I don't think that's gonna make a huge difference, but okay. Some more armor. Make these baseline length. And reinforced bulkheads too. Wait, how much did that weigh? Quite a bit. Auxiliary 3. Yeah, they're now quite a bit more expensive. I can go anti-flood too. And we are not that much overweight. We are 3 tons over. There we go. So a little bit more expensive, the latest Euro class, but they're still relatively inexpensive compared to a lot of other DDs. So worth keeping in service. That's still 8 24-inch torpedoes. Okay, so I looked through different DDs I had in service, and a lot of them I only had a couple of left, so I'm not going to bother refitting those. But what I think I'm going to do here with the General Antonio Cantore class is I'm going to design a refit and then I'm going to copy it so I can build more of them, because this is quite a bit more affordable than the one I just designed, although 12 of those are also now in construction. So it will be built, but here I'm gonna try and keep it under 200 million. So with the gas turbine we saved quite a bit of weight. Let's see, let's go maximum bulkheads, maximum bulk. Destroy advanced tower small. Do we have anything lighter? Because that's this one, right? It's either heavier or a lot worse. It's not that much worse. 4,300. 5,050. Better night vision. Base accuracy 16, 37 long range. Target signature plus 26. Plus 23. Plus 23, but way less spotting. What about funnels? Which one is this? Compact funnel 3. Can we make it... can we replace it with another one? Why doesn't it fit when I had it on here? Okay. Let's just kind of rebuild this. Oh, 64. I want to also reduce the target signature. If possible. Okay, that's a huge tower. I'm not going with this. Plus 13 target signature. And a built-in barbette. Yeah, it's a bit worse than that one, but it'll just have to do. Or wait a minute. No, it's way heavier. That will not have to do. That will not do at all. That will not do at all. So I'm not looking too much at the refit time here, because I only have, I think, 2 of these in service. So this whole refit is mostly so I can copy it and build more of them. What about quads? $248 tons, 279 tons. No, I think I found that quintuple launchers gave me more torpedoes for the same amount of weight. Yeah, I think that's was something I found. So we are 2% overweight, and also I wanted to go at 41 knots because that is the new thing. So we're dropping that launcher. Can we do this? 2 quints and a triple. That seems doable. Increase the draft a little bit. Increase it a little bit more. Well, decrease it less to be more accurate. Barbette Tower 4. That is the smallest one. Yep, it is. Compact angled funnel 2. 60, 58. I can save some weight by doing this. There we go. And I'm keeping it under 200 million. I've increased the bulkheads compared to what it had. Auto 2 is not possible. Auto 1 is... Oh, we're not that much over, actually. I can go with radar 2 because that weighs the same. Can we go down to sonar 1? I think we can. Oh, and we also only have auxiliary 1 engine. I would like it to be auxiliary 3. If I drop down the range, 14,000 kilometers is not epic, but it could allow me to put a bigger funnel back on again. And slightly bigger one now. That won't fit. Come on, I had it here. It was mounted. Now you gotta be difficult. There we go. I had the pixel. There we go. And move back by 1 pixel or so. There we go. It should be a little bit more survivable now. Maybe not super more survivable, but a little bit, which is nice so it doesn't get blowed up. 32, 39, 3250, 11 tons. What do I get for 11 tons? 42.5% turret traverse speed, 25% turret traverse speed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep electrical too. And I think that is it. Can we now go up on the sonar thing again? Yeah, we can. That is possible. And also we have Auto 2 reloader that did not... there we go. Slightly improved gun angles. And we got 3 more torpedoes than it did at the onset of the refit. 228 million, so a little bit over budget, but I think what we get for that increased budget is quite nice. That's quite a hefty spread of torpedoes we're going to be slinging out of this boat. Detectability 4979, spotting range almost 20,000. Let's save it. And then copy it so we can build more of it. Because, yeah, the Navy does need more destroyers. It's kind of light in the destroyer department at the moment. Okay, that has been handled. New DDs are now being produced. I'm building 12 of each. And I'm also refitting the 4 existing General Antonio Cantore class. And the, how many are they? 7 Euro class DDs. So, yeah. We're now gonna have quite a few DDs actually in service. So that's 24, 28, 35 in addition to those 10. So that will be 45 DDs. Yep. Alright. So the DD situation is being improved. 53% here, 58% there, 95 here. So hopefully Azerbaijan will be ours by next month. But you're not going to see that in this episode because it's done. Goodbye and take care.